So right here is a walnut right here. Then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 very small ones. One at the corner of my property right there. That big tree right here that you see in my neighbor's yard is also a walnut tree. And the ground is absolutely loaded with them. So, me and the little one out here, we're just gonna pick up some walnuts. So, as you can see, it really doesn't take too long to fill up. Don't eat it, dude. It's not an apple, it's yuckies like this. As you can see, it doesn't, yep, grab some nuts. It really doesn't take too long, and you got a 5-gallon bucket filled with nuts.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the Snyder Family Homestead. We have a little helper here today. You say hello?
Hello.
So today we are gonna work on getting started with processing some black walnuts. I'm gonna show you how I do that. So this doesn't look like much here. You might not be able to see it very much at all, but this is a basket that I have made out of, I think it's like a 1/4 inch hardware cloth to put the walnuts in and to keep the squirrels off of them, because if you just leave the walnuts sit out in the yard or in the driveway where we run over them, the squirrels will come and get them, and the crows will get them too. So I found that it's best to put them inside of the basket. No, we're not going bye-bye. Yep. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna dump them in the basket here. You fit quite a bit of walnuts in a couple grocery bags in a 5-gallon bucket. Yep, throw it in here, bud. All right, step aside. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you. So what we have here is we have our hardware cloth basket filled with walnuts, and you can, on the end right here, you can wire it shut if they start coming out. But what you want to do is step on it, not with your favorite shoes, is to get it down to the closest you can to maybe 1 or 2 nuts for the layer. Yeah, so like I was saying, you just want to get this down, try to get this to 1 to 2 nuts per layer. I'm kind of a bigger guy, as you can tell from the videos. So this is kind of easy for me. So you just kind of work it down. Try to fill your basket out. And then what you can do too is put a board over it, I recommend, to drive on top of it, so the wire doesn't puncture your tire. But you can just keep stepping on it. The kids like doing this. If you got some older kids, kind of stomp on it a little bit to bruise them. When they're green, they're a little bit stiffer, but after they're bruised, they'll turn. Hey, buddy, yeah, be quiet for a second. When they're bruised, they'll start turning black and get super soft, and then you can come out here and do this again. This is just my way. What I do, I prefer to use a power washer, but I don't have one, and it creates a very large mess, but it is a very good option. Or putting them in a driveway if you got a lot of sand that you can just drive over. And as you can see there, it's about 1 to 2 nuts high, smashed down pretty good. I'm gonna flip this over and I'm gonna do it again. So anybody that's messed with black walnuts knows that these are very messy. Well, then will sting your hands. But that right there, try to get the camera focused, is what we're after. It's a little dirty. What I'll to clean this off, I will put it back in the container. Now after I got all the hulls off, there you can see they're starting to break off. And like I said, as they start to bruise, they'll get softer and they'll be easier to come apart. Like this nut here is already came out. So that's what I'll do after some of the husks are come off. I'll put it back in the basket and then I'll spray it off with a garden hose with a pressure nozzle and to really clean them off, and then I'll go from there. So this part is pretty simple for people that just want to drop them down in a nice soft spot where you can drive over them. That's all you do is you throw them down right there in your yard where you can drive over them nice and easy. It's to not crack. You put them on a hard surface, you'll crack the nuts open, and then they could spoil. And it lets the bugs and stuff get in there, and they're not very good. Then you gotta clean them. It's not worth it. I've done it. Trust me. Nice soft ground, and then just drive over them for a couple days. And when when all the skins are black on them, the outer shells are black, just come out here with some gloves, or if you don't care, your bare hands. Just come up and pick the nuts up out of the grass. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and we can only make it grow with your help. And the kids love to watch the channel grow. They get excited with every new follower we get. And if you want to know how to learn how to make money selling black walnuts, catch my next video. Thanks. Have a good day.